Okay, for some reason it reset the timer. Welcome. We are going to be doing a session 0 for our D&D group that we're going to be starting up. Session 0, for those of you who have not done D&D before, is typically a session that you use to kind of flesh out what the players are going to be doing, what the campaign's going to be like, and who all is kind of playing. So let me check here real quick. See, yes, we are all in the Discord together. So here in a moment we're going to bring everybody in, but this is going to be a campaign that we're going to be starting. We're going to be starting at level 4, but we are doing this more as a way of learning for one of the players in our group has never really played D&D before. So we're going to be getting them into the campaign. We also have some viewers who are new to D&D as well, who will be watching along to kind of learn how things go. So we're going to start with a session 0. So I'm going to unmute, that way we can hear, and we can go from there. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Do.
Can I be heard?
Aha!
Yeah.
Can be heard. I think I'm going to turn you up a bit. And I think I'm going to turn Fairy down a bit. Okay, we're going to try that.
Hello.
Hello!
I'm currently trying to mess with my Twitch studio as well. A little bit. I'm still figuring it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I got it. Or I got what I want to do at least.
All right. So just to get started, we will be talking about here. I'm going to show on D&D Beyond, the website. So if you want to mess with, so you're going to be seeing the DM's perspective on my screen, because I am going to be the DM for this campaign. This session was more going to be a session 0, which is a kind of get to know the characters, get to know the setting, and figure out what the campaign is going to be about, figure out what different people want from the campaign, what their goals as characters are. Actually, I realized I just blew right through that. Okay, so if you're trying to get to a campaign, if you're going to DM a group and you're trying for making up a campaign, you're going to sign in to your account as you would. You go to your collections, and then there's going to be my campaigns. If you haven't made any campaigns, this whole area will be empty. For me, there's 7 different campaigns right there, because I've got 7 different campaigns going on. But you can just click create a campaign. You name it whatever you want, give it some kind of description if you want, and then you just say create campaign. And then that'll give you a link. If I go into here, it'll pop up like this. You won't have any characters in it yet because you have to get the characters, but it'll give you a link here. So like I could give this link and say, share this link to my friends, which I've already done. As you can see, we've got 2 other people in this campaign. And that will let them be able to join. So they'd be able to join the campaign and play in it. Sorry, I need a drink of water. But, so then they can join the campaign. If you want to create, like this, Leslie Carver is going to be my character. But they started out as an unassigned character. I can say, create an unassigned character, and it'll send me into the character creation tab. However, I don't need that character, so I can go through and I can say remove. And boom, the character disappears. I can technically go up to each of their characters and say deactivate. I can remove them. Yeah. Can remove them. But the one that I have, I can unassign again. So I'm no longer the character playing this. Then I can just say, okay, claim again. That's only active for me because I am a DM, and this is also an unassigned. It was a character I made and put into the campaign. Because typically your DM doesn't play. But I'm going to be playing because I've got... That way there's, we get 3 players in the party instead of only having 2. But another thing that we're going to be talking about in this session is going to be a homebrew rule that I put in to all of my games of one cool thing is the kind of like terminology for it is you come up with something that goes with your character that sets it apart, that makes it cool, makes it interesting. And so you say like we had a character who in their backstory messed with mind flayers, and if you know anything about mind flayers, they do like psychic attacks. And so they said, well, I survived that, so I want to have resistance to mind-altering effects, which made sense. And so that character, even though from nowhere they didn't have anything that said, hey, you should have resistance to mind-altering effects, they just had it because they said it would be cool. And so we made it happen. Oftentimes it ends up being a magic item, which I believe Vordy has something Vord has something in his that he will be messing with. And then Arya is going to be fairy, or as you would know her, Jamie, you would know her as Goose or Tommy. And then I'm going to be playing as Leslie Carver. But we are going to give the talking floor, whatever you want to call it, over to those two to introduce their characters as well as they would like.
Huh.
So who's going to go first?
God.
Or I'm Arya. I'm a human ranger, okay. And that's about it.
I was going to say, or do you want me to kind of do a character introduction as a...
I mean, I'm a human paladin druid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says that she's human ranger, and that's about it because she doesn't really have much as far as backstory go.
Yeah, I don't really
have it at 12 a.m.
I don't really have much going yet either. I'm just going off of I bonked my head and woke up somewhere. Oh man.
Oh. Okay.
I'm in the tavern now or something.
Oh. So you're going with you don't remember anything from before.
I know who I am, but I don't know like where I've been lately. Or
okay, so there's just
I have to remember my past
recently that you've forgotten. Okay. I can work with that. As far as myself, I am Leslie Carver. I am a human ranger barbarian. I'm an adventurer. I've been an adventurer for a while. And I was not careful and did not make sure that my adventuring did not come back home. And so my wife and child at the time were, for lack of a different way of saying it, killed because of somebody trying to get to me. So they got to them instead. So because of that, I have a tendency to not want to be too close to people. So there's that.
Wow.
From what? That's that's the character. That's where you give the... That's all the backstory that I'm going to talk about right now. I think the way I want to do it is with each session, we're going to give a little fact about our character. So from session 1, at the beginning, we're going to introduce who we are. Like, you're just going to say your name again and explain your character a little bit. Give a little interesting detail about your character from that you haven't shared yet. So my interesting fact about him is that he was previously married and his wife and daughter were killed because he wasn't careful and someone found where he lived and killed them while he was gone. Because you gotta add that trauma.
Wow.
So for myself, as far as my one cool thing that I have, currently I am leaning on the possibility of just using my ring, which was the wedding ring that we had. On my other hand, I'm wearing her wedding ring. I haven't decided what kind of a ring it was, but I'm going to have... Actually, no, I wouldn't have it on my hand because it wouldn't fit. So it's around my neck.
Probably on like on a chain.
On a chain around my neck is her wedding ring. But the ring that I have is a blink back ring, which allows me to throw a thrown weapon, and it just comes back into my hand instantaneously after my turn is over. So I can throw like a hammer, and it just reappears back in my hand. Or I throw a knife, and it just reappears back in my hand, as long as I throw it with the hand that has the ring. So that's going to be my one cool thing for now, and then the other half of my one cool ring is going to be her ring that's going to be on a necklace on my person. Vordy, talk about your one cool thing. So let me remember. Okay, it's...
I have to pull up the info on it real quick. I'm working with limited screens. I'm trying to pull everything up at once.
I got 3 phones. Now.
I got 3 phones. Yeah, I got my tablet, and then I got my screen split in half here on my computer.
No! I just want to look at the details of it. Just let me look at the item. Okay.
Where did I put it?
You know what? Instead, let's just search it here. Wikidot. Look at it here, because this way I don't have to pay for it right now. I'll probably end up getting it in the future, but right now we're not running Baldur's Gate. We're running... we're not running Descent into Avernus.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
That was...
So this isn't homebrew. This is like legitimately 5e.
That's an actual item.
Yes, it's an actual item.
Well, that was just like a concept of the item that I wanted though too. So I didn't.
Oh yeah.
That's like a base of what I wanted to work with.
Okay. So you said you want to make it be a thing. Okay, when we make our homebrew version, that's not going to be a thing. Because it says it requires attunement by a creature that can speak Infernal.
Yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to talk about, because obviously I can't technically be attuned.
But we're going to ignore that, because we're already homebrewing it. This thing down here, are you wanting to keep this?
Oh, I don't have your stream up anywhere.
Oh, okay. If you're not a devil, using this helm's dominate monster property in the 9 hells has a 20% chance of attracting a Narzagon.
Yeah, I want that kept.
You want to keep that? Okay.
I want that kept.
Here's the question. Do you want to keep the part about it having to happen in the 9 hells?
One sec, I just opened Twitch on accident and it just started playing a random stream. I couldn't hear you.
Do you want to keep it the part where it says it has to be in the 9 hells?
Can we change that? Are there like certain territories that would match well with?
Do you want to just have it be, if you're not a devil chance, and you use this, it's instead of a 20% chance, maybe say a 5% chance?
No, we can keep it like 15.
Do a 15%?
Or whatever.
Okay. So do a 10% chance. We'll just roll a d10, and if you roll a 1, it spawns a demon that's going to try to come after you.
Yeah.
And so it's not in the Nine Hells, it's literally anywhere.
It does also say, though, which arrives on the back of a nightmare mount in 1d4 hours. The Narzagon tries to recover the helm, killing you if necessary.
So if it shows up and you're just like, yep, here you go, then it just takes it and rides away. Yeah. But if you're like, fuck it, I want to kill you. Say what?
Tom?
You need a channel point redemption. Since it's gonna be all on stream, you could have people that like watch it like randomly.
Random encounters.
Campaign.
Yeah.
They say, hey,
random encounters.
I wanna cause a random encounter right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll totally set that up as well. That's actually a really cool idea. So I'm just going to bloop and copy that. Nope. And then we are going to show off another aspect of D&D Beyond. So you can either go to My Homebrew Collection or My Homebrew Creations, or you just go to the Collections tab, go over to Homebrew. There are a bunch of options over here. We're going to go to Create Magic Item. You can either, if I had Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, I'd be able to use the Helm of Devil Control or Devil Command or something, whatever it was called, whatever the helmet was called. I would be able to just search it and use it as a base template. Because like if I go through and Amulet of Health, say create off of the basis of Amulet of Health, see, it'll already pull up all the things that I need to make a Amulet of Health. But I am just going to say create from scratch for this. So, and then immediately down in here, I'm just gonna use, that's way too much stuff. Yeah, no, everything after this point I don't want. All the links and garbage, no. Okay.
I'm just gonna have your stream up and then D&D Beyond over here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trying to get everything.
We have we said 10% chance. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, we've already removed has to be. Okay. Now, you were also talking about wanting it to transform you. Is that you want it to transform you, like you want to choose to transform? Or are you wanting it to be a thing of like, there's a chance that it just makes you transform?
I kind of...
Like similar to like, you basically kind of embody a pit fiend for a bit for like a combat buff? Or do you want it to be a thing of like, every so often you may just lose your shit? So I guess more of, is the changing, is the transformation a positive or a negative?
Oh, it's
like the transformation itself.
I want to be...
Someone in your chat said hi, by the way.
Hi there.
PCN.
Yeah. I want to say because I don't remember exactly who I am. I know who I am, but I don't remember what's going on. I kind of want to say that it's a negative thing because I don't remember exactly what's going on. So every so often it just happens.
Okay. I'm going to say then here, actually let me do my...
Because then I could eventually, as we grow this character, I could eventually learn to control it, right?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11,
13,
9,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
2.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is Um,
Did you hear my question?
what?
If it's something that like I don't remember exactly how to use and it is like a negative right now, could it be something that I learn to control as we go over the character as like through campaigns? Or would it be constantly something that we remain permanently? It just happens to me randomly.
I would say, because the way I'm gonna run it is that after the last charge is expended.
This is thinking of you bringing up the fact that way on down as we go, like things could tie into things from before and stuff.
Yes.
You know, so obviously
Yes.
the universe is gonna grow.
The way I'm gonna run it is, as like after the last charge is expended. So this is actually a really interesting magic item. I've not encountered before a magic item that refreshes only after you've used the last charge. Typically, it's like, oh, it's got 4 charges and it refreshes 1d4 charges every long rest. But this one specifically says after you've used all the charges, that's when 24 hours later is when it recharges. So you get 3 charges. You could only have 2 charges you could use 2 charges, and then you wait you're stuck with one until you use it, and then it's 24 hours, and then it
so I have 3
spawns.
chances to use it technically, or 3 chances that it'll randomly happen.
No, what I'm gonna have it be is after. So like you've got the 3 charges, you use those 3 charges, and then there's a chance after that during the 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
There is a chance that the transformation happens. And I'm going to probably say it's going to be a scenario of when you transform, at first it will be that you are not in control, so you will start doing what a pit fiend would do. And then over time, you might be able to have some semblance of control, or at least be able to kind of direct the pit fiend slightly. But it's also a chance that it'll happen. It's not a guarantee. As time goes on, you'll be able to kind of give weight to whether it does or not. So, like, if you want to become the pit fiend and control it for a little bit, you can use that last charge and try to force the demon out. Or if you don't want it, you can try to suppress it. So you'll get, like, a bonus on one way or another.
Okay, so it'll randomly
as time
happen
goes
twice,
on.
and then I can kind of hold on to that last one and try and control it.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't really know.
Okay, so the way that it does is you use the 3 charges to cast Dominate Monster. And then after you use those 3 charges,
that's when
during the 24 hours that you're recharging, at some point in time, because at first it's going to be completely random. At some point in time within that 24 hours, you're going to transform into a pit fiend. Possibly. You're going to have a chance. Over time, as you get more attuned to the helmet and you get more kind of a grasp on the pit fiend that you're turning into,
when that transform happens, I can use it.
You can kind of control it, or you can also decide whether or not to change into the pit fiend. You can say, okay, I want to turn into it, so you're going to lean more toward, okay, turn into the pit fiend, or you're going to say, I don't want to right now, so you're going to lean more toward not.
So for now, it makes me a little crazy.
Yes.
And the party might want to back off a little bit.
Yeah.
But eventually, it might
be able
to the point where
kind of
like I'm thinking of it like the Hulk, like how he had to learn how to use it.
At first, it's okay,
and then
it goes off and just does whatever. After a while, it kind of learns to channel it. You're never gonna. The
Hulk itself had to learn and grow how to like.
You're never gonna be completely in control. You're just gonna learn how to channel it. You're going to be able to go, okay,
I have to give it a personality.
Don't hurt these friends. Yep. See, there you go.
And I have to protect myself against the Narzagons. Which I'm
because you're still going to have a chance every time you use it. And if you use it too many times, it's going to eventually become an eventuality. It's not going to be there's a chance. No, you're going to go up against the Narzagon eventually.
Yeah. The thing I thought about too with them is I looked them up too. This was after I made my character. I'm a whole foot taller than them. Like the average Narzagon. So if I was thinking about it, I was like, if one attacked me and then I happened to transform, I wonder how startled they would be, because I'm already a paladin druid. So like the polar opposite of that.
Shut up, Ralph. Shut up.
Should be pretty scary.
Alright, so I'm just going to leave it vague here, but I said after the last charge is expended, I'm going to say within the 24-hour recharge time. Within the 24-hour recharge time, you have a chance to become a pit fiend at DM's discretion.
Okay.
And the reason... Oh, and under DM's control. Because it's going to be under DM's control, but you can kind of say, hey, please don't attack those people, or hey, please attack these people. The please attack these people is going to be a lot easier than please don't attack these people.
Wait, this
first,
is
when you become the pit fiend.
Okay.
As you start being able to kind of steer it, telling it what to attack is going to be a lot easier than telling it what not to attack. Because when it comes out, it's going to want to attack everything.
Yeah.
Say what, dear?
Well, yeah, the Hulk. He wants
like
to smash
Venom.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like Venom, kind of like it slowly takes over. Not really, but like, yeah, it does.
Instead of going, hey, don't eat these people. Instead, it's hey, only eat these people.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
Okay, so let's look at a pit fiend. Holy shit.
I should look those up too.
Okay.
I know what I'm turning into. Holy shit. That makes sense. Dude, that would match up with me. So cool.
Yeah, if you become a pit fiend.
And you saw the second version of Vord that I made?
Yeah.
I wasn't too far
But that
off.
makes you nasty.
That's what I mean.
If I have a chance,
if an Narzagon shows up and I happen to turn into this.
Yeah, that would be absolutely
you might rethink. Or what if I turn into this and it thinks that I'm already its master?
Oh yeah, it would just think, okay, you're just another devil. Fuck it, I'm out. Bye. While we're here, Narzagon.
Nah, they wear their trophies. I have to claim them as trophies.
A Narzagon. Okay, so it's just a Hell Knight. No, go away, all these crazy ads. Fandom, get your shit together. Okay.
That's the same one I was looking at.
Okay. Why am I not seeing... I realized I didn't see a... That's interesting.
No.
There's no actual, D&D Beyond.
Really?
Maybe I'll try a Hell Knight.
That is
Hell Knight
what
was the other name for them.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
There's D&D Wiki, which typically is better. Yeah, this will just give me straight details on them.
Oh my god, pit fiends are 12 foot, dude. And 800 pounds.
Oh yeah, if that Hell Knight were to show up and you're a pit fiend,
I'd be able to talk to him as well. He speaks
you'd be able to speak to him. But also, it would be a one-sided fight. You would just thrash him.
Lawful evil.
because the
Challenge
Narzagon
rating
is a
20.
challenge rating,
Yeah.
and the other one's a challenge rating
Damn.
7. So like you'd just fucking trounce him. It would be done. It would be a very one-sided fight, and it would be over really quick.
I'm pretty happy with the
So,
one
yeah.
cool thing that we've
I
established.
think that's going to be a pretty interesting way of using it. The main reason why I'm kind of like it's going to be fairly balanced enough is because of the fact
very
that
powerful.
the Dominate Monster spell that the helmet gives you only works against devils. So
I'd have to be facing a devil in
it
order
would,
to
in
have
order
a
for you
chance
to want to use your charges, you're going to have to be facing a devil, which
Well, that makes. Well, I mean, I'm
makes
already.
it to where it's not going to be happening nearly as often as if it was just casted on anything. It's like, no, you'd have to be going up against a devil for it to actually be of effect.
I'm kind of okay with that though, because of what I think. Like, I left him as like a normal Christian faith, like backstory type of deal. So like, the fact that it only works against devils kind of cool. And then I'm already pretty powerful against like the undead and fiends and things already, you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how the web page of D&D Beyond works to check my spells and stuff.
So to figure out your spells, you would go to my characters.
There's a play button. Oh, your DM is not currently hosting a game session. We can play on the computer or on the.
Yes, we could. Actually, I can. View campaign and do.
Hey, I didn't mean to like sidestep anything.
Oh no, you're fine.
I've been talking a minute. I feel like I should hand it over again. Probably also not gonna stream this one myself, but the next one I'll have it all set up because I'm gonna share my screen with my TV next time.
Cursed Helmet of Devil Command is what I'm going to call it. Requires attunement. I'm not going to give. It just requires attunement, okay?
What? It requires attunement?
Yes, I'm going to say it requires attunement.
Oh, okay.
But it's also cursed. So you can't unattune unless you have remove curse cast on it.
Wait, then what if the devil guy comes and you can't just
Narzagon,
give it to him?
Well, the Narzagon.
You can remove it, you just can't unattune to it.
Yeah.
You would still be attuned to it, which then means that if the Narzagon shows up and you hand it off and he goes away, you wouldn't have anything
still attached to it.
Well, you would still be cursed to it, yes. Because the way attunement works in D&D is you can
like
only
a Horcrux.
Yeah, but you can only attune to so many people. And so many items. So it would be using up one of your attunement slots. Should make it to where the devil controls you and you go to the enemy team for one turn. I mean, yeah, that's essentially what it's going to be, is that when he becomes
especially at the beginning,
controlled,
if one comes
he's going to
if one comes
be
around
against
and I
the
transform
players.
before I know how to use it, it's gonna I'm gonna be on his side.
But yeah, that's essentially
Which means I
what
might
it's
hand off the that means if I don't beat him, I might have to hand off the helm to him, like just give it to him if I transform, because I'm going to be on his side. I might just take it off and give it to him, but I'm going to be cursed to it,
Well,
so I'm going to have to get it back.
You wouldn't have it to be able to hand off to him, because when you put it on, it would transform with you. So there would be no helmet to take off.
Oh, so he'd have to kill me.
Yes, you would have to revert back. I would say if he shows up and you're in Pit Fiend form, he wouldn't be coming for the helmet anymore. Either that or he would just wait out until you become human again and then try to take the helmet back. But he would know that he can't take it off of you when you're in the Pit Fiend
because I would
stage.
He would just get
because you would just be a Pit Fiend. But when you revert back to human, then he could take it, but it's still going to take up one of your attunement slots, and you would have to go get it and find it from the 9 hells to get it, get the curse removed to get that attunement slot back.
Let's do it.
Or just get the mask back.
Yeah,
why would I get it removed? That's my power.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like, if you wanted to get rid of it, then you would have to have remove curse cast on you, but you would have to have it cast on the helmet. So if the devil takes the helmet, you'd have to go retrieve it back.
Yeah.
So you'd have to find a way into the 9 hells and get your helmet back.
All right, what's Tommy's one cool thing?
I don't know. What's your one cool thing? I don't know.
Duck kept taking them away.
What do you mean?
Guys, you took away my crossbow.
No, you just tried to have a normal ass hand crossbow and say that was your one cool thing. That's a fucking piece of equipment.
And then you said something, but I don't know what you said about the ring, but...
What ring?
The finger gun ring.
Oh, finger guns. I mean, you could just have the finger guns. You could have the ring of finger guns. I feel like rather than just going with the finger gun... Well, no, we could just go with finger guns if you really want to. With something of that low, like, I would say maybe that and something else of equal or lower power. Not a hand crossbow. You've just received a hand crossbow while you were... Because that's how you got crossbow expert. That's why you have that feat. We're going to say that now. I'm just going to say true. And say create magic item. Boom! Magic item created. And now it is available. And so if I go into the campaign and say view Vord... Actually, that's not the way I wanted to do that. I want to view all of these. But I'm going to open a tab for each of them. Doop, doop, doop. Have a stroke, please. Da 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 da. Okay, we're on board. Then I'm going to go into, because this is something I can do because I am a DM, I can not add a custom item, but I can add items. Load, get dang you! Okay, so I will just put in cursed. Cursed helm of command. Add to equipment. Oh, you also want to equip your gear and whatnot.
Huh?
There we go.
What are you talking about?
Vordy, he hadn't equipped his equipment.
How do I do
there is a next to your, if you go in your inventory tab, next to your items, I went through and clicked them for you, but there's a little box next to anything that can be equipped. So that, like, if you don't have your sword equipped and you look at actions, your sword strike isn't there. You go to your equipment, equip the sword, and then longsword is now one of the actions you can take.
I lift things up
as well as I put the your chainmail that you had.
Yes.
I equipped that. You went from a 12 armor class to an 18 armor class.
Nice.
I was wondering why the paladin had the lowest AC in the group.
Yeah, I'm
Just
still
like,
trying to figure all this out.
no,
This is all
something's
very
wrong
new.
here. And then boom, okay, there it is.
I'm
Actually,
trying
you
to
also
make
had a
sure.
shield.
So where
Yeah,
do you see
so
okay, my 10 armor class.
yeah, you had
I'm
a
trying to pull.
yeah, there's shield and longsword. If you don't have either of those, you had like a shield and chainmail. You had a 10 armor class. You put on the shield, you gain 12, and you put on the chainmail, and it becomes 18. So you're actually fairly difficult to hit. Like when you become a pit fiend, you're only gaining 1 point of armor class.
Okay, so clicking on the little box equips it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that would be interesting. I would say maybe we go more than just flame. Though. Okay, your longbow. Here, actually, let me see. Let me see. Browse magic items. From homebrew magic items. Say a bow.
Crossbow.
Clarify a weapon. You want it specifically to be a crossbow?
Hand crossbow.
Okay, we'll say crossbow. And if it doesn't exist in hand crossbow, I'll just make it into a hand crossbow. And now I want... basically like the acid crossbow. Let me look at acid crossbow.
Can you guys hear Rose?
Yes. Yes. Yes, we heard her. Do.
Okay, simple.
Realize that.
I have an iron pot again.
Ooh.
I just looked in. I'm looking at my inventory now. Oh. How do I know my carry capacity?
I don't think we're going to be doing encumbrance, so you should be fine.
Okay, because I was going to say, it says 54 out of 30 pounds on my backpack.
Go link. Although as far as like backpacks and whatnot, I will be going with like your backpack can only hold so much.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to say, oh, well, yeah, you guys are carrying too much, so you're encumbered. Instead, it's just going to be a thing, okay, you just have to tell me how you're going to be carrying that. Like,
yeah.
If you can realistically say, yeah, no, I'm just going to stick it in my backpack. No. You're not sticking the head of a dragon in your backpack.
Yes, I am.
3, 4, 5.
If we cut it in half,
baby dragon.
you can take the bottom jaw and I can take the top half, and we can reassemble it when we get back.
17,
we can tie
18,
ropes.
19,
See, if we
20.
separate it like that, we can tie ropes around them and wear them like backpacks.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it will be the backpack.
It will be the backpack. If you don't separate the jaw, you could just stuff everything in its mouth.
Yeah.
Bam.
Well, if we're taking the head, there's already a hole by the neck.
Well, you tie the neck off. You tie the throat, like, the hole off down there when it's dangling.
No, you tie the mouth closed. And then you shove everything through the neck.
Well, the mouth is a natural opening.
So is the neck if we cut the body off.
You can turn it into a chest when you get back to the wherever you stay. That'd be a dope chest.
I don't think he's gonna let us fight dragons now.
Oh, you won't let us decapitate dragons?
I may still do that.
I have to jump through realities and steal that goblin from Al.
Do you have my character sheet open?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't think it's letting me do anything because of that.
Oh, I can close it out then.
That's what I thought.
I have mine open.
Okay. So something I was thinking about, dear, for your, so you have the finger guns, and it was suggested by Jamie actually is a flame bow. Only I'm thinking instead of flame, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go with
Oh, I just
creating a magic
attuned
item.
to the. Is that cool?
Yep. Yeah, you want to
Okay.
do that.
Yeah, I just did that. Awesome. Then I should just be able to refresh, right?
Okay,
Or
so
do I-
this is going to be able to item ready uncommon 1. And crossbow. Okay. Alright, set weapon.
Just my phone not letting me want to edit.
Okay, create magic item. Do it. Thank you. Okay. Spells.
You're welcome.
Got a spell. Spell name. Acid arrow, obviously. We're just gonna say acid arrow. Spell. Actually, no. Instead of doing it this way, I'm going to go to conjuration spells. Right? Yeah, okay. So you got acid splash. I want them all to be cantrips. First off. Acid splash. Perhaps ice knife? No, ice knife is not. First level. No, cantrip. Okay, let's just do all spells. Spells in general. Nope. Okay. Only cantrips. Okay, so we got Acid Splash, Chill Touch. No, it's necrotic. Never mind. Firebolt. There you go. So you got Acid and Fire. Sure. Ray of Frost. Your stock Hail Hydrate. Oh, it's on a timer, most likely. Okay, I think that will work. 4 different elements. Gust. Nah. Just have 3 different elements.
It's a quick question.
What's up?
With things like, let's say my wild shape, you can stay in beast shape, or never mind. There's 2 little boxes that I can click, and then a short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Are those little boxes just to help me keep track of when I use my charges, or?
Yes.
Okay. So same
So-
with Divine Sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the blah blah blah.
Yes.
Know the location. So that I have. It says you can use this feature 3 times per long rest. So when I use it, I check one of the boxes.
Yep, you just click on a box, and then
Okay.
when you long rest, it'll automatically clear. Same with the short rest wild shape. You just click on those as you use the wild shape, and then after you take a short rest, it'll clear. Because at the top, you'll see there's a short rest and a long rest button. If you click on long rest, it'll do the things you need to do for a long rest.
Okay.
Such as like refreshing your spells, doing any kind of healing and all that other stuff. It'll do it automatically.
Long rest takes up
8 hours.
8 hours.
Yes, and then you can short rest really as many times as you want per day, but you only have, at level 4, you have 4 hit dice you can use to heal yourself back up if you want to, which you would have to do during a short rest, as well as trying to get back like your wild shape you would get back with a short rest.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Wait, yeah. Firebolt. And Ray. Frost. Okay, Ray of Frost. 1d10, 1d6, 1d8. I think we're just going to go with 1d8. Well, also, what's a... and crossbow. Nope, just need a normal crossbow and crossbow. (1d6) piercing. Okay. So let's go with 1d6. You know you can talk, dear.
Hi. Oh.
She's emoting in the chat.
He did too.
The fuck?
Dear.
You guys can talk.
You were focusing.
I'm focusing.
Okay, so while I'm doing this, what kind of things are we wanting from this campaign? Do you want it to be more serious? Do you want it to be more goofy? You just love you too. For 9 months,
Yeah.
you're a Twitch Prime baby.
What does that mean?
You've been subscribed
Pregnant
for 9 months.
Oh. Oh no.
You're a
Is that
subscriber
what that
baby
poop
now.
was I did earlier?
You're a subscriber baby. Okay, but like, do you guys want it to be more of a serious tone? Do you want it to be more goofy? Do you want it to kind of be somewhere in the middle where it's kind of serious the majority of the time, but there's some goofy bits thrown in here and there?
That last one we did when, at the wedding, that one was pretty good.
Okay.
That seemed like kind of in the middle.
Okay, cool.
Especially because I just threw a pot at a goblin and kidnapped him. Never gonna get over that. I love that I was able to do that. I'm gonna fill up on water real quick before we start anything though.
Mhm.
I shall be right back.
As far as playing the game, we are setting stuff up for the game. The actual playing of the game will most likely be happening next week, as we are trying to do with Session 0. It is us trying to figure out everything that we're doing before we play the game and have everything figured out and kind of ironing everything out. So like right now, Tommy doesn't really have a backstory for her character, which we can help her figure out as she goes. We also don't have like, what kind of a tone do we want this campaign to have? Do we want it to be silly? Do we want it to be serious? Those are kind of things that you want to set up beforehand. And this is the first time that we've been able to talk about it. So we're doing that with you guys as well. That way you can see that like you want to have that kind of talk with your players, with your fellow players as well. That way you know, okay, this is what everybody wants to get from this. Because like with us, we're looking at possibly not being super heavy on combat and instead more on interactions. Whereas you might have a player in your group that wants to, like, I want to fight everything we come across. Like, that could be something that somebody wants. And if you've got somebody who wants to fight everything they come across, but then also you have somebody who wants to talk and become friends with everyone they come across, those two characters are going to have a problem if they go against each other. The sounds are not working for channel points. Sirius and Aunt Gooks. Should have a backstory. Oh, Aunt Goose should have a backstory where her whole family got killed.
What?
He's saying serious, and that Aunt Goose should have a backstory where her whole family got killed. Damn. Boys just shoveling on the trauma. One guy's got amnesia, the other one lost his wife and kids, and the other one, all your family's dead.
Oh man, me having amnesia. You know,
For
that
all you
kinda
know,
gives,
your whole family could be dead too.
well, that kind of gives you all the right to build my backstory through
That's why I was saying, yeah, sure, I'll
through
definitely work with
reality.
that. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Amnesia on a character is a DM's best friend.
When Doug
'Cause-
goes, oh, that's dangerous O's.
If you hear me go, okay, yeah,
Damn.
yeah, that's typically something. Oh, I've got something down the pipe for you. You're not gonna like it.
See, I feel like I've created a very powerful character very early into I don't know what I'm doing with him.
Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack.
Don't click back.
Shake the click clacks.
You did
Trying
not
to
claim
shoot
that.
the clicks.
You can't. You took it off, you loser.
I have clicky clacks.
I lift things up and put them down.
Are we gonna be rolling in the app or in real life?
That is up to you. I'm gonna be rolling in real life, but I will allow you guys to roll in real life or in the app. Either one. We're gonna go by the honor system because I trust you both, and we're gonna go with that.
Well, I just was kind of
Like me.
thinking, like, if we rolled in the
2,
app,
3,
then
4,
we have it to
5,
where everyone can see it,
7, 8,
and then you
9,
can,
10,
Kind of
11,
stream that. Yeah, if you start
yeah.
like what happens if you start a campaign through the website?
16, 17, 18, 19, 20. What?
So like if we were to start a campaign through the website, would we see each other's dice rolls?
Yes, you do. You would be able to see the different dice rolls as long as you're rolling to the campaign itself. Dice cam. I mean, honestly, if you guys want to end up doing, I don't know how we would do on the stream seeing you guys as well. That would be the weird part. But I would be down with that. But I feel like a certain member of our group would say that they do not want to be on the camera.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame internet, and I don't think our internet can handle it.
I'm gonna blame internet.
Seriously, though.
I'm
Discord.
working on getting a setup going. I just gotta get things together.
But
in
it
my
would
life
be
a
it would
little
be
bit.
difficult for me to have your webcam on my stream and my webcam on your stream.
Well,
those would be
technically,
difficult.
what we would do is there is a way to work that out through Discord, and I could.
Oh yeah, we could
easily
just
show
do
you how to.
the
Yeah.
Discord chat. Which that would also help with Fairy, because then Fairy's icon would at least light up when she speaks,
Yeah,
whether
yeah,
she's
we'd all still
visible
be in
or
the same
not.
chat. Honor system works with her either way.
Yeah.
Like,
Each dawn, we'll say. Okay.
What are you doing?
Making your crossbow.
Oh, still? You're gonna have to add that because for some other reason it won't let me like edit it right now.
Add what? Oh yeah, because I'm currently editing it.
Oh.
What does 1d6? Cold, fire, shock, acid. So cold, fire, shock, or acid. Is there any other damage that you think would make sense?
Poison.
Poison?
Piercing, like armor. It is a crossbow.
Well, she's gonna have a normal hand crossbow that does piercing damage naturally.
Well, I mean, but it is still a crossbow itself as well.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna do 1d6 of the element, and then also 1d6 of normal piercing, like a normal.
Oh, you're talking about elements.
Yeah, this is an additional elemental damage. So, cold, fire, shock, acid, and poison.
The only other thing I could think is some kind of terrain, but I don't know if any of those are elemental damage things. You know, like earth, but all that kind of makes earth right there.
Earth, when you go for damage, typically is acid.
Okay.
Just like
yeah, see, that's
like
why
wind
that's what I mean. Like the
damage
cold,
is
fire,
typically
and acid.
like shock. Fire is obviously
Yeah.
fire, and then cold is typically like your water damage.
Well, yeah.
And then poison's just kind of thrown out there. But okay, so
That's like man-made element.
mm-hmm. Okay, and now let's say save changes. Additional information has charges. Number of charges 20. Dawn 1d12. Save. Yeah. Okay, you should be able to add it now. And if not, let me know and I'll just pop it in.
Yeah, it won't let me edit my character at all.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up and I will go into your inventory, image. And crossbow of elements. And equipment. There you go. So now you can use the crossbow.
You may have to refresh the app too, possibly. I just had to do that. To
Taking it out and like I've exited completely out and stuff.
Oh, okay. Because I just had to do that to see my devil helm. Are you setting up your one cool thing?
Yeah. See, I'm trying to make it into a necklace. Although I guess I could put necklace to make it rather than the ring. That's nope. Maybe. What is this? Nope.
Try looking up band.
Band. Headband of intellect. Nope. Amulet.
Yeah, that was the only other word I could think of.
Blah 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 blah. Maybe a charm.
Pendant? Or
A charm, and then nope. We'll do pendant.
Locket.
Nope. Okay, so this is all normal items. So let's look into homebrew. Hello, homebrew. My wonderful friend. Wait, bread knife. I'm sorry. I'm intrigued now. A 9-inch long serrated knife made of heavily stained steel. The edge does not dull. When this knife is used to cut bread or other foods, it will cause the food to produce a very loud and human scream before crumbling into inedible powder. Anything with
Sounds
true
like
sight can see
fun.
that the bread has left an identical ghost copy of itself behind, which is intangible except to undead, which are also intangible, such as ghosts. While initially popularized by young spellcasters as a cruel trick for unwitting bakers, the knife has since become an excellent way to attract ravenous spirits to one's location.
Oh, dang. So you can make dead food for the dead. You could
Yeah,
cut any bit of food and it would turn into food for the dead.
that's...
What's hilarious
What
is
if
I
you
have...
used it on a human?
Oh.
Oof.
You could turn someone into an undead. An intangible undead.
Yeah. Okay.
What's funny is that has the description, like the 9-inch bread knife. We literally have one of those at work. So now I'm sitting here thinking about that.
Take your time. Oh, I lied. Don't take your time. Be faster.
What are you talking about?
It's taken forever to get going.
I think there's too much stuff going on our internet.
Mayhaps. Okay. Try one more time. You can do it. I believe in you. Kind of.
Let's go for a ride.
I
Each
hate you.
time it's a little longer.
I hate you. So much.
That's so mean.
I lift things
You
up
get
and
your
put them
dad.
down.
Ride the bike for a minute. And pump iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Did it
14,
work?
15, 16,
I
17,
hope.
18, 19, 20. Yes, it worked. I was supposed to turn those off. It's not October anymore.
You should leave them up because it didn't work for half of October.
No. No. Oof. Necklace.
Nugadaclus.
Did it
I
scare
hate
Jamie?
that one. Yay, I'm done pedaling. Okay.
See, I need to move.
Arcane necklace. What the fuck does that mean?
It's a magic necklace. It literally says that.
No, that is broken
A
as
necklace
fuck.
with archaic abilities.
Oh.
Featuring the pendant of Lounge.
Did the scare 3 work?
Yes, and it's the one I hate.
Good. Good.
I lift things up and put them down.
Ah! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
9,
12,
8,
13,
7,
14, 15,
5,
16,
What is
17,
blank?
3,
18,
2,
19,
1.
20. This actually seems interesting.
I was
what
looking at that
does-
too.
Yeah, blinking necklace, which works with the ring being a blink back
Yeah.
ring. I think we're gonna add that and say that's it.
What does blink do?
It's what I'm about to check.
Oh, okay.
Because I have no clue. But it sounds like it would work with my thing,
Yeah.
so...
Shut up.
Blink makes your eyeballs see darkness.
Oof. I highly doubt that.
You
Blink.
close your
Transmutation on
eyes.
self.
You
So maybe.
blink.
Roll a d20 at the end of each of your turns for the duration of the spell, which is 1 minute.
Like,
On a roll of 11 or higher, you vanish from your current plane of existence and appear in the ethereal plane. The spell fails, and the casting is wasted if you were already on that plane. At the start of your next turn, and when the spell ends, if you are on the ethereal plane, you return to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of the space you vanished from. If no unoccupied space is available within that range, you appear in the nearest unoccupied space, chosen at random if more than one space is equally near. You can dismiss the spell as an action. While on the ethereal plane, you can see and hear the plane you originated from, which is cast in shades of gray, and you can't see anything more than 60 feet away. You can only affect and be affected by other creatures on the ethereal plane. Creatures that aren't there can't perceive you or interact with you unless they have the ability to do so. So,
sounds badass.
I just go and bamf into a different dimension.
That's like the ring of power.
You could do that, and you can get that
But
bread knife, and then you
it's
can have food in
also-
both places.
incorporeal is different than ethereal.
Oh.
I would disappear, but it's also not a guarantee. It's I roll a 1d I roll a d20,
11
and
or
at the end of
higher.
each of your turns for the duration of the spell, and it's at the end of the turn as well, if I roll 11 or higher, I vanish. So if I roll low for 10 rounds, nothing happens. The spell is completely wasted.
Question: Did you see your wife and child's dead body? Are they stuck in the other plane?
I was
If
gonna
that's
say,
her
what if
necklace?
that's the reason?
Oh,
She.
no, I would have gotten it from her. I would have taken it off of her.
Oh,
Okay.
And
what if
then
it
now
fell
I'm wearing
off?
it
What
around
about her
my...
spirit?
Well,
Would that
they've
be in the
moved
Ethereal?
on. Their souls would have gone to the afterlife,
Okay.
which is well established in D&D. However, by the way, this campaign is going to be... I'm going to be frank. I'm going to be mean.
Compared to any other gun?
You may run into things that you think are unfair, but they're technically within the rules.
Like what?
You'll find out. But also, I want to try to use things that I haven't really used before. Mainly because Tommy's in the group, so she's kind of seeing a lot of my tricks. Instead, I'm going to try to switch it up. I'm going to try to mess with things and play with creatures that I haven't really done stuff.
Well, just wait. You're tapping into my imagination too. Remember that.
Summon a boss level monster. Yeah, first round of combat. Here's a fucking ancient red dragon. Fuck off.
So mean.
Cut off
Everyone
its head.
dies. My god, you guys are gonna go for the head of every dragon now, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
You gotta have that dragon chest.
We have to fill the tavern. We must bring them back.
If the dragon's big enough, it could be the tavern.
Oh, yes. Slaughter a dragon and make it the new tavern. We could open our own business and make passive gold. Oh my god.
Okay. Hang on, I need to view my character sheet. Put on that necklace. So, dear, have you figured out anything? Have you thought of anything for your backstory?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
To make yours dark mode.
Okay, the way you make it dark mode is you go to up here next to your name, you say manage, and then there's change sheet appearance. You can go under dark mode.
Oh.
You can also change so where you change your icon, you can change your frame. If you've got frames, you can put different frames on.
Oh.
I think they just came out with some new ones. Yes, they did. Come on. Refresh, please.
So, with my character, one of the little feet things, like it says pick 2 or whatever.
Your character has little feet?
Shut your face.
Okay, what?
One of them was like everything I have. Is what I
You're talking
carry
about your
with me.
in your descriptions.
Yeah.
Your bond, I think would be what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Because it'd be in description. Yeah, the things I have with me are everything, and I have everything, and everything I am. Yeah?
What?
What about it? One of her
Like-
character traits is that her
Like
bonds
for
is
backstory.
yeah, the things I have with me are everything I have and everything I am.
Can I have a
Okay.
portable hole?
Oh my god.
I was only asking a question.
Fine, pick 2 of the 3 things that you have. You've got the finger guns, the crossbow, or the portable hole.
Oh, I forgot you. Oh, I want my weapons.
So you don't want the portable hole? Because actually, send me that finger guns thing. Because I want to look at it again. Or I guess I might be able to just see.
It's on
Ring of
Pinterest.
finger guns. Nope. I don't want to do that. In fact, instead, let's go here and let's see if somebody's already homebrewed it. Because if it's on Pinterest, there's a decent chance that it already exists in the D&D homebrew. Ads. Oof. Magic items.
Are you humming the thing from Monster House?
What?
It sounded like you were humming the tune from the little girl from Monster House.
I have no idea. I haven't seen that movie in for fucking ever.
Yeah, I don't know why it unlocked that memory. That was weird.
Okay, there's
Oh.
multiple. There's a bunch of Ring of Finger Guns.
Rosie.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's try looking at some of these. Can we look at some of these? These. I did the clicky click. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You don't even
Fuck you.
react, bitch.
Send you the picture.
Fuck you. On what?
Messenger.
Not Discord. We're already talking in Discord.
Because it was on my other phone.
Fucking. Let me look.
How big's a portable hole again?
15 feet, I believe. I would look it up, but the computer being slow. Like ridiculously slow. Or is it just not gonna let me open this one? Okay, I guess it just won't let me open that one. Those are 3 darts, magic missile, 2d6 plus 1 force. Long rest. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. God damn it!
What?
You can go fuck yourself. Yeah, all of these are the same thing. Some of them say different damage amounts though.
We should go with the higher one.
I think first one here said, yeah, 2d6 plus 1 force damage. Versus all of the others are saying 1d4 plus 1.
I like the 2d6.
No, I think I'm going to go with 1d4.
I like the 2d6.
Of course you do. I'm going to look up Magic Missile, actually, is what I'm going to do.
That's probably where the 2d6 comes in.
Maybe. But also, I don't think... I'm pretty sure Magic Missile is going to be it's 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was
The
more
reason that
than
the reason Magic Missile doesn't do as much damage is because it's guaranteed. You can't. It's not. Oh well. Doing a ranged attack spell, a ranged spell attack. There's no saving throw. It's just you take 1d4 plus 1 damage. Unless you have certain criteria that specifically say that it protects you from Magic Missile. And you start with 3 darts of Magic Force going out. So it's 3d4 plus 3 guaranteed if you're taking it all against one target. And then every spell slot higher, every second or higher, each one creates an additional dart for every spell slot higher than first level you do it. So you could cast it as a 9th level spell and send out, let's see, 11 darts, which is substantial damage. Which, let me see, potential of, 55 damage in one turn is what the potential of Magic Missile is. So we're going to go with the 1d4 if you want to use the Ring of Finger Guns. Is that what you want to take? Instead of your portable hole?
Yeah.
I'm going to look at magic items and see a portable hole anyway, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to know how
I
much that.
I want to know how big one is. Okay. 6 feet in diameter. I was wrong. It's 10 feet deep. That's what I was thinking of.
We're gonna need to go over gold. How much
Gold?
is a portable hole? Did you see that?
That's the thing. D&D is not like Pathfinder where everything has a gold price. So there is not a price on these. So you'd have to find one and try to haggle. Or find one somewhere else.
Oh.
We can make that a quest. Find a portable hole.
You could.
I mean, what's the point of adventuring if not to find better things to adventure with?
Yep. He's got a point.
If I get my mask stolen, I'm gonna have to get the bitch back. That's gonna be a whole campaign.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you kind of sidestepped the backstory question, though.
What?
Do you have an idea on your backstory? Can you make a spell that gives someone another turn? Yes, technically you could. You could make a spell that does whatever you want. It's just whether or not it'd be balanced. So what were you saying there?
I don't know. I was an orphan.
You're an orphan?
Orphan gone
And I
ranger.
went
Why'd you become a ranger?
Yeah. Why'd you become a ranger?
because I don't know. I could ask you questions. Don't ask me questions.
Hey, at least I came up with the excuse of amnesia.
I was gonna say I gave more than just I'm an orphan.
Because I was a weird kid. Nobody.
So you liked being out in the woods instead of
Yeah.
being around other people? Okay. We will work with that. But
Okay.
as I said earlier too, when it comes time to play next week, try to make sure that you have an interesting fact about your character that is not related to like their abilities. An interesting fact as in like
I don't know.
no, I'm saying each session you're gonna come up with something new. But we needed something more than just she's an orphan. Okay. What about it?
That helps you build a story around
Yes,
things.
yes,
too.
that will help build story. Similar to the fact that like my character is hesitant to give personal information because the fact that he wasn't careful before and it got people killed. So, as far as you guys know, I don't have anyone else around tying me down anywhere. But as we play, we may find out that there might be. I actually don't know yet. So, I haven't decided. But as like one of those things, like as in what?
He said you best not have anyone else
What do you mean?
tying you down anywhere.
The character, dear? The fuck?
Don't be mean.
Get your dinty?
Huh?
This is a
What'd you
joke. You could make a quest to get your dinty. I don't know what dinty is supposed to be. The rest of it I can decipher, but spelling on the dinty.
Deity.
I doubt he's using deity.
What?
Why did you make him then? Huh?
Destiny?
Don't know. But like a example of an interesting fact for your character could be something along the lines of you make this stuff to be men. Oh, the channel point redemptions. Is that what you're talking about? Did I make that stuff to be mean? I don't know. Yes. Yeah, that was the point of it. It is to they were for the month of October. They were to be jump scares to scare me for, spooky season, but I forgot to take them down. So they're still up.
And he was supposed to play scary games and never really did.
I did. I played some scary games.
Once.
Rust
Once?
was scary at the end. There was Halloween shit.
No.
There was Halloween shit. But so like there was a so as an example of interesting facts, like Leslie doesn't like it when people point out that he has a female's name. That may, depending on how much you prod, enact his rage,
I lift things up and put them down.
which is part of why he's a barbarian, is because he got picked on a lot as a kid for
man.
having a girl's name.
I may be a good guy, but I'm gonna pick on you.
That's fine, but like that's a concept for like an interesting fact of Leslie doesn't like being called Leslie. He also doesn't like people, pointing out the fact that Leslie is a girl's name. Which I've still thinking about it, but I'm trying to think of a different name that Leslie would be going by.
Something
Or-
you could come up with.
yeah. Something that like, oh, this is my name.
Lee.
And then eventually find, maybe Lee.
I mean, I don't think Les would really be a good idea.
Hey, call me Les. That's much better than calling me Leslie. I think you should take Leslie if that's the case. Or like a second, you guys are getting extra facts about Leslie with these, but like Leslie, his parents were butchers, so he is a big cook. So he likes to cook food and whatnot, and he still has his dad's carving utensils. So he actually has tools that will help him actually carve up an animal or something properly, rather than just, which is again where the ranger comes in, is he would help his dad hunt down things for the butcher shop that they ran. So I think, see, things like that where it kind of ties back to your character, or it could be completely unrelated, like pulling out random shit like his favorite color's blue. His favorite color's not actually blue, it's red. But, like you could just pull out random shit like that if you really wanted to. But just trying to come up with a random fact about them each session to help grow the character and possibly increase like their connection to the storyline as it goes. Because like it could be a thing of like, okay, yeah, we're like surrounded by zombies or something at the end of a session, and the next session you talk about how your character actually has like a crippling fear of zombies, or you always thought the concept of zombies was a myth and that your parents just made it up to scare little kids, or things like that, where like it kind of ties to it. And fuck, why is say why in there? Fine.
Oh.
So with that, you get either a dad joke, interesting fact, or whatever. I'm gonna give you a dad joke.
Oh my god.
What is the sworn enemy of a stink bug?
A ladybug?
A deodorant.
Oh my god.
Ha 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 ha! You asked for it. You spent 3,000 dwarven coins for that.
Yeah, because I have 135k.
Shut up! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fuck you! Actually, something I'm curious.
I have an interesting fact.
There we go.
Okay. What's up?
Did Missy send you a TikTok about earthworms?
No.
Do you want to know how they reproduce?
Probably not.
Me either, but I watched it.
So you're gonna make me suffer?
Yes. They merge into one another for 3 hours.
That's disgusting!
Sounds like
Like the two worms become one.
And then they just split?
Yep.
I wonder how many of them I've used as bait.
Leaving behind an egg.
How many double worms have you used?
Yeah.
There's more interesting
Ugh.
facts on it. Do you want me to send it to you?
No, I'm good. I think I'm good. If that's one of the interesting facts, no thanks. I'm good.
It was disgusting. Like, I couldn't watch it Like,
Yeah.
I listened to some of it, but like
You're
I could
continuing
not
to share.
watch.
Blah. Okay.
It was traumatizing.
So for for simplicity of me, why are you guys going to the tavern?
What do you mean?
The tavern that we are meeting at. Why are you heading there?
Shut up, Ralph. Shut up.
Okay, so this'll tie in to what you just asked. I've been wanting to say it for a minute.
Okay.
So with my feature rustic hospitality and all that,
Mhm.
come from the ranks of common folk, fit in among them with ease and stuff.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I know with the amnesia and all that. I know I grew up in the country and I had a family,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't remember where it was. I know I went on a journey that was important, but then I just woke up somewhere and was near wherever the tavern is. So I made my way into town to the tavern.
Okay. So you just went to the tavern because that was like the nearest civilization
Yeah,
you saw.
that's
Okay,
where I know
cool.
that people
Awesome.
usually commerce is at the tavern. So I went to the tavern. I
Okay.
still understand society. I just don't know what the hell happened. And
Yeah.
So this is you like just waking up
Yeah.
from it?
He just came back from whatever thwack in the head that he had.
I went on a journey that was important.
Yeah.
And then woke up here and don't.
But he doesn't remember what the journey is, what the important journey is. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know how to get back home. He just knows that he has a family somewhere, and that he was supposed to be doing something important. Yeah, he just knows that there is a family of some sort somewhere, and that he was supposed to be doing something important, and now he can't remember what or where the important thing is.
And obviously I know I'm a paladin druid because I have like in my inventory I have a specific amulet and
Yeah.
my
yeah.
stuff indicates what I am.
Yeah.
And obviously I have things like divine sense, so I know I have certain abilities. I can understand what I am.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah. Bam.
Okay,
So that's why I'm going to the tavern.
So you're going to the tavern because it's the nearest sign of life.
Yeah.
On your journey of trying to figure out who
Commerce.
the fuck you are. So Tommy, what is drawing Arya?
Yeah.
What is drawing Arya to this tavern?
Just wandering, adventuring, boredom.
Okay, so you're just going from town to town?
Yeah. My family could still be alive. I don't know. I was at an orphanage.
Oh, that's true.
They could be dead. I don't know.
Okay, so for Leslie Lee Carver, which Lee is in like parentheses as in like his name goes by Lee. Is he gonna update it? Or does it not? Oh, it doesn't put in parentheses. Interesting. So for Leslie, for Lee, he's going to the tavern for similar things. He's just kind of going from town to town, looking for jobs. So this is just one stop on of many that he's been just going from town to town. He's just heading to a large city anywhere where he can try to set up a butcher shop of his own and basically take the skills that he already knows and try to open up a shop and also kind of a diner or cafe kind of thing where he can sell food. He's also mulling over the idea of setting up a farm somewhere. Lee doesn't really know what he's doing with his life. Because Lee, similar to Vord, is fairly fresh off of having lost his family. So he's like trying to find purpose again. So like Lee is not going to be like super well put together. Lee's kind of fucked up right now.
You have some psych damage.
Lee's going through some shit still. Like you might very well catch Lee every so often as we're adventuring, just like sitting there staring off into nothing. Because Lee's going through some shit. Oh, god damn it! We went to Australia. Stupid fucking thing. Go away.
So grumpy.
Okay. So yeah, that's what brought Lee to the tavern. So when we start next week, which it's good timing, it's 9:00. When we start next week, we will be starting in the tavern. Each of us entering in at whatever time we enter in.
I am a very tall midget.
We haven't been able to use these for a while because they haven't been actually sounding off. So it's kind of fun that you're using these. I think you broke it. I think you did too many at once.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can't force it.
With the right push-up bra, yeah.
No, you fucker! Tall, wide, and Australia. So this is tall, wide, and Australia.
Drop!
Fuck you! How many is that?
10.
10? Okay. I don't even know if... I don't even know if my camera is sitting... It's not! Here, let me set the camera up. Show off my dirty office.
Nice cams.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Ooh. One, 2, 3.
You can't hear us, so we can't.
8, 9, 10. Oh!
Die.
Okay. There we go.
The middle fingers through it.
Fuck you.
You good now?
I'm dying now. That's some bullshit and you fucking know it.
Anyways. What were we talking about? So many redemptions.
God damn it!
I lift things up and put them down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fuck you. Oh.
If I can pick the nose of any senator, I would be rolling in grape jelly by Tuesday harvest.
What the fuck? Okay. So
that mixed with your little bit of music.
Next Tuesday, No, next Wednesday. Next Wednesday. Sorry.
Tuesday harvest.
Fuck you. But next Wednesday will be session 1. By then, I will also have come up with an actual name for this campaign. And maybe actually have more of a plan on where it's going. However, we will be starting off fairly quickly with some combat.
Oh.
Just fair warning there.
Fight.
Say what?
It's a bar fight.
No, actually.
Dragon attack.
I don't think it's gonna be a dragon.
Oh.
But we'll find out. With all that being said, though, I'm gonna switch, not that one, to this camera, and we're gonna hop off. So,
There's an ad break coming.
fuck, it just started.
Minute and a half.
Well, I guess we get a minute and a half of extra talking, and we can.
Just us though, and the
yeah.
people that are subscribed.
Which currently is you and I believe Jake. Who's not
I'm
here.
here.
Switch
Oh
systems.
no,
I can
yeah,
see
you got a
Somebody gifted it.
yeah, you got a gift sub from a random person too.
Nice.
Like someone randomly jumped in, gave her a gift sub, and left.
Nice.
I think it was me and a couple other people.
That was one of the times. Another time, I think one time Jake went through and gave a bunch of gift subs, and you got one.
Yeah.
But there was another dude just randomly came in, gave a gift sub, said that he was going to be here to encourage me to continue doing what I'm doing, and then has not been back since. So, I have no idea what that dude's deal is, but alright, cool.
He's just trying to be nice.
Yeah, but it's just like that was really weird and random and awesome. But with all that being said, I'm gonna hop off of the Discord call with you guys, and then I'm gonna wrap up.
Are you gonna rejoin? Or are we done?
Probably gonna say done for tonight. We'll probably talk over the weekend more about character
I don't want to talk to
build.
you.
I'm gonna talk to you here in like a minute or two.
Oh yeah.
The fuck
leave
are you
me
talking
out of it.
about?
Jeez.
I don't want to
She's
talk
in
to
the
you.
living room.
Wow. Yeah, and I'm not.
Yeah. Come over here, get in the living room. And I'll talk to you there. Move to Indiana.
Oh,
Uh,
I just
alright.
signed my lease.
Yeah, I know.
Come visit. You got a
I
couple
want
days
to.
off.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hop out of the Discord call. So,
Okay.
We could
I'll
have
see you guys
Friendsgiving.
see you later.
Bye.
Bye. Alright, so, we're gonna wrap up for tonight. We will be back again tomorrow for Rust. I think I'm probably gonna try to do some roaming tomorrow on Rust. But we will be back on D&D next Wednesday. And don't know what I'm going to be doing Monday, but Tuesday and Thursday of next week as well will be Rust. But with all that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Until then, be good to each other, stay out of trouble, have a good night. See ya.